Okay, folks, haven't done a video in a while. I was taking a bit of a break and all the stuff going on Twitter and everything else. Just decided to. I've been growing, so all this time. I have a really solid, good bunch of people that just like to have some fun and everything else, and a lot of sports people. I did some little memes, if you will, of monsters crouching down like football players. you know, people like that kind of thing. I did a little broadcast studio for a lady up there, and they put me on a little list, and a whole bunch of these podcast football players and such have added me and everything else. So in the future, if you start seeing some of that, don't freak out. It's just me, you know, testing stuff for that. And there's a lot of parents that are getting their kids into computer stuff, so I'm showing some of them what their kids could learn, and different things like this, right? Yeah. So I've been a little bit busy and kind of neglected over here on this side. So figuring I'll take a break from over there because uh, the it's an interesting time. Yeah. And don't panic if you're on Twitter and thinking of leaving or whatever right away. Just see what happens because first of all, I think the guy himself, Elon, isn't taking anything very seriously here. But he took it seriously enough to write a letter to all the advertisers, right? And then what's he do today? Does something really silly. Um, I mean, stuff. If somebody says something silly, you can be guaranteed within a short period of time, somebody's going to either debunk it or say it's true. And when his reply comes almost a day after the source for something retracted it, apologized for it, and everything else, and then he's posting it. That's just, oh my lord, guy, you gotta smarten up. I mean, there's potential to do good here, Like, don't ruin it. But hey, you know, there's a lot of people that absolutely hate him, and then there's people that love him, and everybody else in between. So what I'm gonna do is where's here? I think I gotta go over to this guy.
Got any more scrap metal?
And we go over here, click on this, and this, and then I gotta figure out which one I want here. 60th, 70th, that's 80th. So I guess you gotta go. Is there anything like Shattered Waystone? 15, 30, Haunted. So 60 to 50. And music way to at least 8.
Go on now.
We'll do a couple of these. As I say, I'll get into doing some more builds for this later. I've been really heavily into doing some visual effects and some other stuff on the Unreal Engine, and getting things like real water to work, and clouds and lightning and rain and different things, so that I could, do that little Halloween thing there. It will get done. It's just going to be really late, and I want it to be more pro looking. It's like one guy said, "Oh, the animation's really low." That's just because I just threw it all in there, and that's just to see how you could then tidy things up and tweak and mess with. It's like that moon base, right? I could spend the next 6 months playing around with that, making all kinds of moving parts and monorails and little flying ships and big flying ships and everything else. But what's that do? And I look at the traffic and I go, well, unless I do a full-on actual short, like a movie short or a movie, it's not really in my interest to do much of that, right? Because the YouTube algorithm wants you to do things that help people. Okay, this is the thing I try and tell people, and I try and teach them when they're on YouTube. You got to do things to show people that it's good. That this doing this is good. Like, why did I put this here? Why did I put that here? Why did it, like all these things, right? And if you're just playing a car game and you're driving around, everybody can do that. What's so special, right? You know, what are you doing? What are you not doing? That's cool. Seriously, that's what brings the traffic in. People people want to learn. Well, how did you do so good? How did you get so good? What did you do? So one of the other things I've been doing is mucking around with what I call a super cheat on Total War Warhammer 3, so that I can go through all the little dudes and see what they're like to play in the game. And I was playing the Empire yesterday, and the game glitched. It'd be like, okay, say this little circle here is your city, and the guy's in it. You'll see a picture of him, and you'll see a flag above it. Well, the turn ended, and then it come up, and all I could see is the city, but it says that there's someone there to move. I had to physically click a button, say over here, and then move him out, and then he reappeared, and it happened a few times. So there's some bugs and glitches that they need to fix in that game before I would say, yeah, it's good, But they're saying it's a beta, so Anyway, so let's do this. Let's just go
The
one
shattered
more.
realm spans eternity. One could spend a lifetime exploring even a small fragment. A waystone. Splendid. Waystones are fragments of the very realm we seek to enter. The only guiding light in the veiled lands.
Wait a minute, I have to figure out which one is this again. This is Death Waystone. Okay. Alright.
The shattered realms. A waystone. How far shall we go?
Number. So we'll go through and just do this once. Just want to give a little channel update to some stuff anyway.
Death to heathen!
Good God, yeah. That's how we do it. Get around that. Oh, sneaky. Let's see. take long at all, man. It's a good build to get loot. I'm not. That's how quickly you can get through things.
Well done. This portion of the Shattered Realm is clear of threats, and its power ours for the taking. I can open the way further, or if you wish, offer you compensation for your efforts. That will mark the end of your journey, however, as the connection to this shard shall be broken. What will it be?
Let's just see how much you get for just doing that little bit. Probably nothing. Huh? See? You gotta go a bunch of levels now. So I'm almost better off going down a few levels and just coming right back up. But anyway, I just wanted to see what that would be like if you just do that, and then you could get loot, mega loot, and everything else. Okay, guys.